I have nothing left to bet, you idiot.
The plane.
That's rich. Oh, why the hell not? I've got you beaten anyway.
Yeah.
What have you got? Wipe your mouth, Blackburn.
That wasn't supposed to happen. But you know, I'll be taking that plane anyway.
What the bloody hell? You lost! I beat you!
The thing is, Rackham, it's a very beautiful aeroplane, and you're kind of a jackass.
I beat you fair and square, goddammit! Stay the hell away from my kite! Oh, you bastard! You can't do this to me! I beat you! I beat you!
My name's Clyde Blackburn. I'm a pilot and a gambler.
I'm George Rackham! I'm George bloody Rackham! Listen to me! You bastard! Keep off my aeroplane!
If you asked me to name my biggest fault, I'd have to tell you. I'm just not a very honest person.
Welcome aboard! I'm Wilson, by the way. You must be George Rackham.
Sure, I'm Rackham. I'm your guy. Blood! Let's get this kite up in the air.
You're George Rackham, son of the 4th Earl of Windsor.
That's right. Hip hip goes, me.
The Bristol was everything it was advertised to be. A pure joy to fly. It was a crisp, sunny day, and everything would have been perfect had I only been alone.
Hey back there! It's a great day for a picnic, don't you think?
Right, you see that plane up ahead? You need to catch up with it.
Yeah! So listen, I know this little French place, maybe we pick up a couple of girls.
What are you talking about? Girls! This is a test flight. You need to follow the route that plane is setting for you.
Okay, you're the boss, apparently.
Good flying, though some of it wasn't exactly by the book.
So toss the damn book and live a little. Where's he going now?
Leave him. See those target balloons? Weapons check. Fire at will.
I can do that. Yeah, this is one heck of a kite.
There are still more balloons. Move in and fire.
Roger that.
Okay, that's the last one. So, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why does George Rackham, son of the 4th Earl of Windsor, sound like an American?
I pick up accents easily. Probably be speaking French by the time we got the Jerry's beat.
I see.
You're a very suspicious man, Wilson. Has anyone ever told you that?
Jesus Christ! Germans! What do we do?
What do you think? We shoot them down.
What the?
Jerry's playing for keeps. Hold on.
Creatures on our tail! Move! Move! They're shooting back! They're shooting back!
Thanks for the update, Wingnut.
Bloody hell, this is really bloody dangerous! Put that in your pipe and smoke it!
Too easy. Hold on to your knickers, Wingnut.
Where do you think he's going?
That way. And we're going after him.
We should turn back!
Ah, to hell with base.
Pull up! Pull up!
Take cover! Whoa, look at that! You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's get these pictures back to base immediately!
All right.
That's how we accidentally discovered where Germans were keeping their munitions for half the Western Front. And Wilson's pictures would help HQ launch a major assault. There was just one problem.
I'm not sure about this.
Oh, come on. We did a great thing. We'll get medals for this.
We weren't even supposed to be there.
When the commander sees these pictures, he won't care. We did a great thing. We can do it again.
I'll make you a deal. If we pile up on this, then you need to promise me that you'll get me back in one piece.
Sure thing.
Promise. I need your word.
Okay, I promise.
Stay here. And don't cause any trouble.
You know, I did like the guy. But he was kind of naive.
Sir, you might want to take a look at these. Saints alive, your man must be
One hell of a
pilot.
pilot. Before we knew it, we were back in the air. Our mission? To clear the way for the bombers so they could blow that fortress all to hell. First, we'd have to down the barrage blimps. Jesus, imagine being a lookout on a blimp. Bad luck, Fritz. Next, we'd have to deal with their anti-aircraft trucks. The assault was already in full swing when we got there. We'd have to deal with all those defenses, then escort our bombers to their target when they arrived. Tall order. But victory here could change the course of the whole damn war, they said. Safe to say, Wilson was less than thrilled.
Now we're at dangerous!
Trust me. And buckle yourself in, maybe.
Down those blimps! Clear the way for our bombers!
Easy enough. Watch my back.
Enemy at 6 o'clock! Shake him off! fighters until the next wave rolls in.
Krauts just keep their fighters coming, don't they?
The bird was busted. She buried her nose in no man's land a half-mile due west of where I went down. Wilson, the poor sap, didn't make it out. But that was his bad luck. I had more pressing problems.
Verdammter Hauptmann! Gibt immer mir die Scheißarbeit. Hä? Ich könnte schwören... Hä? So.
I'm just gonna say I've had plenty of practice moving quietly. Out the back of bars, bedroom windows, you don't need the details. Anyway, once those Germans were gone, I put my skills to work, heading west towards the British front, quiet as an alley cat. Between me and the British front were German trenches and German guns. Oh, and half the population of Berlin, all spoiling for a fight. My lucky day. The Brits must have been sitting down for tea and crumpets instead of shelling the Germans. Still, I had to get through to our side of the line before those guns started up again.
Hör zu, Arschloch! Konzentrier dich auf deinen Pass!
Those trenches were packed full of the Kaiser's finest. But hopefully, most of them would be looking for trouble coming the other way.
Die Füße sind eiskalt.
Hopefully.
Der ganzen Scheiße sind nur die Franzosen schuld. Wir hätten einfach eine Mauer durch ganz Europa ziehen sollen. Dann hätten wir uns das alles hier gespart. Dein Geschwätz wird unterhoben. Oder Bordkriegsgerät.
Mein Mann.
Meine Füße sind eiskalt. Bei der ganzen Scheiße sind nur die Franzosen schuld. Sind die in unserem Sektor?
Nein,
Gott sei Dank.
das Oberkommando spielt das Thema runter. Aber ich habe einen Freund, der im Hauptquartier arbeitet. Und der sagt, es gibt ernste Bedenken, weil einer unserer Frontabschnitte wegen ihnen bröckelt.
Wir haben noch nie einen Graben oder einen Meter Front verloren. Noch nie. Angeblich lassen sie sich nicht mal gefangen nehmen. Die kämpfen bis in den Tod.
Ich Ich hab's mit eigenen Augen gesehen. Ich war mit einem Nachtkommando unterwegs, als wir plötzlich auf eine ihrer Stellungen gestoßen sind.
Mein Gott.
Was für ein Scheißtag. Was? Ah, nichts.
The dozen German machine guns at my back kinda encouraged me to keep my head down. No Man's Land was a maze of barbed wire, dead bodies, and debris. But I held my course. Did anything survive the crash that might be useful?
Wilson, we're in no man's land. We need to go now.
I can't get up.
Shit.
Hey, hey!
I'm sorry.
Will you promise to get me back in one piece?
Just keep it down.
What about medals? What about being heroes?
I'm no hero.
But you gave me your word. Your bleeding word. So you think you're a decent bloke who's gonna help me? Oh, you're a lying, no good bastard. Who'll look me in the eye and finish it! Ah! Come on! Which is it? Put your cards on the table, Blackburn. You're not George Rackham, are you? Son of the fourth bloody Earl of Windsor. How naive do you think I am? Ah!
Let's get out of here.
The guy was losing a lot of blood. I didn't have much time to get him back alive.
This is your blood. German leaders moving into our lines.
The Germans aren't really known for giving up. They did everything they could to catch us.
We're nearly home.
Ceasefire!
We made it!
Come on! Hurry! Get over here! Ceasefire! Get him in here!
Wilson said I was a no-good, lying son of a bitch. I brought him home because I think he's probably right. And I hate that fact more than I can tell you.
Carried that man through no man's land? This guy's a bloody hero.
No, he's nothing of the sort. He's a cheat, a thief, and a liar. And he'll answer for his crimes. That's right, Blackburn.
Off to the farm, are you?
I'm gonna speak up for you, you know, at the court-martial. It might do you some
I doubt
good.
it, but thanks.
Wilson, with me! I need a gunner!
Over here! I'll do it! Rackham, let me help!
You don't deserve to fly!
Wilson! If I'm gonna die up there.
Come on, let's do this.
You sure you don't want to sit this one out?
Not a chance. You owe me a bloody medal.
All right, I got this. Are you with me?
Of course I'm bloody with you. Fighters on their way. I'll cover our tail. Landing on our six. Turn hard. Turn hard. One down.
Ah, shit. Bombers incoming.
Their bombers are the threat. We have to take them down. They're clipped. Thundering in. Good job.
Whoa. We got trouble.
Oh no! Don't you be getting any ideas!
You did say you wanted a medal, didn't you?
That blasted airship will be over London soon!
One of many more targets. Hang on. Heads up! Heads up!
die up there. You and your big mouth.
You okay? I'm okay. We need to take out that flak gun. Okay, I've got your back. All right, we gotta get up there. Don't look down, all right? All right. Just don't bloody look down. We gotta get the flak gun. This is madness. That gun is knocking 7 shades out of our lot. We have to grab it. I can't really see it. Just straight ahead. Oh, careful! They're firing at us from everywhere. Don't stay out here. Keep moving. Come on, let's do this together. I see him. He's over there. That's the guy. Hey, you okay? I'm good. I'm okay. Find a way back up top. I'll head around to the flak gun. Okay, I've got this. Man. What? Keep it down. Every German on this damn balloon's gonna hear you.
That's my story. A selfish man who risked his own life to save another, and in doing so, found he was saved himself. Things get mixed up in wartime, though, and you'll probably hear other versions. A rogue pilot who stole a plane, who killed his buddy. then lied, cheated, and murdered his way across half the Western Front, only to escape court-martial in the chaos of an air raid. But don't listen to any of that. What you heard from me is the truth. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't. Would I?
Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
Oh, la vittoria!
Andiamo! Addosso a quei bastardi! Cannone campana! Siamoci dentro!
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worried for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. We would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first. All that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours. There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Mateo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there. Mateo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down. The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself. That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target. The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself. I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Mateo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
your armor?
Of course, of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away. When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh God, Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice. I had to find Mateo. He could have been anywhere. I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them. We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with. Sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up. Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. looked. Too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Forza! Diamo le lezioni a questi bastardi!
There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels, or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible. No, Matteo wasn't there. I still think about that field. Every day. I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No!
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno.